Okay, I am back. So what I did is I just sat in the center and caught the center with slightly playing with delays. What I do now is I would like to measure the whole response and compare it to the previous one with the previous values. So let's do that. Let me check microphone because I removed you make cool. Let's play something nice. And the results are identical. Actually, I have a bit more bass here. So at 45, so potentially I have better summing between the front and rear sub, because it's more level. Let me check with overall. So now I have too much. So let me remove the one input here. Let's remove these two dB. Yeah, and measure again. Current. So basically, okay, this is interesting. So after this new time alignment, I have, which is this one is now. Yeah, now is this one. Yeah, without the boost, they sum better without the boost for some reason. So the front subwoofer and rear subwoofer now they're summing better because they're more in phase. Let's remove the target overall. Yeah. So this is with a boost. Do I have it without a boost? Is it this one? Is this one without the boost? Yeah. And I have better summation here at about 200 Hertz. Is it 1/3 on both? Oh, it's 1/3 on both. There we go. Huh. And I have overall better response with this. So why the hell do I need 9 milliseconds of delay? But even the mids sum better. I am very confused. Now it's much better. Now I need to reduce the tweeters a bit because they're a bit too hot. Let's remove 2 dB from the tweeters. High, left and right, minus 425. Let's do this. Let's measure RTA. So now I have more bass. What the hell? Because like now, if I am looking at this, I need to reduce the target and I have less bass. Too much bass, to be honest. Because if my new target is there, all of my bass sums too much. So I need to decrease all of them. By how much? Let's have a look. Man, I think because I'm tired, I started to do stupid stuff. Like this. Yeah? So minus 2 dB. So then the mid-range is a bit better. Tweet is level. So I need to reduce by 2 dB the rear sub, front sub, and mid bass. Let's try that and see what happens. So fronts, this, not these. And not this. And subwoofer 1 and 2. Okay, now I need to reduce them by 2 dB. So 2.5. Let's measure now. RT. I'm doing this because I don't want it to be too bassy. Let's change the color because it's difficult to see. I said blue. So, bass is spot on, perfect, up to like 350. Like from bass up to 350, perfect. The tweeters are almost perfect from 2K and up, and this is a bit of a mess. So now the question is, how audible is this? Because like this dip, as I mentioned, these dips are because of differences between like when you move your head or the microphone. This peak, this is a slide of a peak at about 5, between 5 and 650. So what I'm gonna do now, because I think I'm done with the RTA, and now I'm just gonna sit and listen, and I still have a whole week to listen to the system. Actually, I'm gonna save it because I will forget. I still have a whole week to listen to this system, and the main difference that I want to hear is the difference between like this preset with the delays of 9 milliseconds or whatever I have, I don't know why, and the other preset with the smaller delays. So what I'm going to do is I am going to save this preset as ammo with long delays, and I'm going to save another preset exactly the same with different delays and see which one sounds better. Yeah, and I'm going to listen for a long time, and I think that's it. So I started at what, 1 or 2 o'clock, and now it's 8. That's a long time. There's a lot of videos for you to watch, guys. So if you watched everything, you're mental. That's what I'm going to say. But just for you to show how long it takes to do a proper tune. And yeah, I am tired. Now I am tired. Okay, so that's it for today. This tuning session is over. I'm going to stay with this, what I have. I'm gonna listen and see how it sounds. If I'm not gonna like it, I'm gonna change. I know that I will need to change only the timing because EQ is perfect and spot on. Okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so I have a little bit of an update. I was listening for music for the past like half an hour, maybe a bit more, and I was listening to bassy tracks. So as I mentioned, I did. Let me show you. I have two presets. So the orange one is the one with the long delay that I recently made with like 9 milliseconds and stuff. And the green one is with small delay, with like 2 milliseconds or something. And I listened to both of them, and I can tell on the bassy tracks that have like transition in the bass that goes like, and there's an Emma track as well that has like 180, 40, 30 hertz, and with the lower delay, which is the green tune, you can hear that the bass is more upfront, more on dash, whereas with the long delay with 9 milliseconds and stuff, you can hear that bass comes from the back, so it's not together with the front end. It's a bit separate. So I have two tunes here. Yeah, two presets. So this is the 9 millisecond one, and the other one was the with the small time. So this one, the preset 3, this is gonna be my Amma tune with shorter delays. And I have a daily as well, just to show you what's the difference. There we go. So top end is the same, mid range is a bit of a mess, but for daily I have extra bass, which is like from at 40 hertz plus 5 dB plus 6 dB and almost 10 dB at 20 hertz. So this is for my daily, just to have a bit more bass uh, while I'm driving. And yeah, this basically concludes all the tuning that I did today. It takes a long time to tune a car. Yeah, and like if and this is like without any listening, like half an hour just to compare. But like I'm doubt I'm gonna do any kind of micro adjustments because I do like how it sounds, and that's the whole point for me to go to Emma and see how this tune that you saw how I did, how this house curve is gonna do in Emma. Is it gonna do okay? Is it gonna do not okay? So I'm gonna leave it as well, it's flat, reasonable flat, and see how it's gonna be doing. So yeah, now I have just a few bits and pieces to finish, because just literally clean the car, because I'm not gonna do anything else, I think. Yeah, so I will be going to Emma with this tune that I just did in the whole, I don't know how many hours video, with the timing preset, the time alignment that I did the day before in the previous video, with the small values of time alignment. So it's not like perfectly in phase, but they're more in time. And later on, I will need to just see how to make them more in phase and more in time. Maybe all pass filters? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.